There's a new one-of-a-kind exhibition at Mississippi's two museums in downtown Jackson. It's called Spirits of the Passage and displays artifacts from a wrecked slave ship. As WJTV 12's Walt Grayson reports, the ship has a lot to do with Mississippi.
The shipwreck was of the Henrietta Marie. It was an English slave ship that capsized off Florida in 1700. Mel Fisher and his team excavated what remained of it in 1972, and the best of what they found is at Mississippi's two museums. Finding the remains of a slave ship is rare.
Oh, it's not common to find them because when slavery was over, they simply repurposed the ship so it became something else.
So to get a glimpse of what was recovered from the Henrietta Marie is probably a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And our folks at the two museums want us to not only look at what's here, but listen with our hearts to the whispers these artifacts tell us.
I think what touched me the most, I had the opportunity to actually touch one of the chains that was found on the board of the Henrietta Marie, and I'm a strong believer that objects, tangible things, tell their own stories, and that they're living, breathing things, and when we go to the museums, we don't normally think that.
In Africa, they were people, then captives, and after they passed through a doorway like this and were loaded onto a slave ship, they became just cargo. And when they emerged somewhere in the North or South Americas, they were property. But they never stopped being people, individuals, with desires no different than what you have or I have. As of this year, it's been 400 years to the year since the first slave ship crossed the Atlantic with enslaved people from Africa. Some of them came to Mississippi. And the values they brought with them and never let die are a part of the fabric of our state today.
Strength, fortitude, and integrity rode across the Atlantic Ocean. I'm here, I'm a part of that ancestry.
It's an oversimplification to just lump them into the catch-all category of slave. They each had names, they individually had faces. And Spirits of the Passage, the story of the transatlantic slave trade, attempts to give them a voice.